welcome to my channel. You need to watch this if you struggle with staying safe online. Picture this. You're at a charming little cafe, famished after a hard day of not being a millionaire. The sun is setting, casting a warm glow over the cobblestone streets, and the aroma of freshly brewed coffee wafts through the air. It's the perfect setting to unwind and forget about the stresses of the day. You're ready to drown your sorrows in a triple-shot latte and a croissant the size of your head. The barista hands you your order with a smile and you find a cozy corner to settle into. The first sip of that rich, velvety coffee feels like a warm hug, and the flaky, buttery croissant melts in your mouth. As you take another bite, you spot a QR code on the table, promising a digital menu. Intrigued, you decide to give it a try. After all, it's 2020, and who needs paper menus anymore? The QR code seems like a convenient way to browse through the cafe's offerings without having to flag down a busy waiter. How convenient, you think, whipping out your phone? You open your camera app and hover over the code, waiting for the magic to happen. Within seconds, a link pops up on your screen and you tap it eagerly, expecting to see a beautifully designed digital menu with mouth-watering photos of pastries and beverages. Little did you know, this innocent scan is about to turn your bank account emptier than a politician's promise. Unbeknownst to you, the QR code has been tampered with by a cybercriminal, redirecting you to a malicious website designed to steal your personal information. As you browse the fake menu, malware is silently being installed on your phone, giving the hacker access to your sensitive data. Fast forward an hour, and you're staring in disbelief at your banking app. Your account balance has plummeted and several unauthorized transactions have been made. Panic sets in as you realize the gravity of the situation. How could this have happened? You were just trying to enjoy a peaceful afternoon at your favorite cafe. Your account balance is lower than a snake's belly in a limbo contest. The realization hits you like a ton of bricks. You've been scammed. The hacker has drained your account, leaving you with nothing but a sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach. You feel violated, betrayed, and utterly helpless. No frantic calls to your bank, no frantic searching for your wallet, just the sinking realization that you've been had. You frantically dial your bank's customer service number, hoping to reverse the transactions and secure your account. As you wait on hold, you can't help but replay the events in your mind, wondering how you could have been so careless. Welcome to the world of QR code hacking, where even the most mundane scan can lead to digital disaster. It's a stark reminder that in our increasingly digital world we must remain vigilant and cautious. Always double-check the source of a QR code before scanning and be aware of the potential risks. Stay safe and don't let a simple scan ruin your day. Remember when QR codes were this weird technological blip that nobody understood? Yeah, those were simpler times. Now they're everywhere. Restaurants, museums, even public restrooms seem to have them plastered on every available surface. It's like the world decided overnight that black and white squares were the pinnacle of design and communication. And you know what's even easier than plastering QR codes everywhere? Hacking them. You see, creating a QR code is as easy as ordering a pizza online, sometimes easier depending on your internet connection. And just like that suspicious-looking meat lover's special, not all QR codes are created equal. Some are downright dangerous. Now let's meet the usual suspects in the world of QR code hacking. These tools are often the first step for anyone looking to exploit the technology for malicious purposes. First up, we have tools like QRGen and QRTiger. These websites are designed to make QR code generation as simple as possible, offering a range of customization options. No, these aren't the names of futuristic robots from a Michael Bay movie. They are powerful tools that can be used for both good and bad. They're actually websites that let anyone and their grandma generate QR codes. The ease of use is both their greatest strength and their biggest vulnerability. While perfectly legal for, say, sharing your cat meme collection, they can also be used for more nefarious purposes. Imagine a QR code that, instead of leading to a funny meme, redirects you to a phishing site. Think of it like this. A hammer can be used to build a house or, hit someone over the head. The same principle applies to QR code generators. Same tool, very different outcomes. The intent behind the use of the tool is what makes all the difference. These QR code generators are the hammers of the digital world. They can be used to create something beneficial or something harmful. In the wrong hands, they can lead to some serious damage. Cybercriminals can use these tools to create QR codes that install malware, steal personal information, or even hijack your device. For instance, a seemingly innocent QR code at a restaurant could lead you to a fake website designed to steal your credit card information. The possibilities for misuse are endless. That's why it's crucial to be cautious when scanning QR codes. Always ensure that your device has up-to-date security software, and be wary of codes from unknown sources. By taking these precautions, you can enjoy the convenience of QR codes without falling victim to cybercrime. Remember, the tool itself isn't dangerous. It's how it's used that matters. One of the most common ways hackers use QR codes is through good old-fashioned phishing. Phishing has been around for decades, evolving from simple email scams to more sophisticated methods. Hackers are always on the lookout for new ways to trick unsuspecting victims, and QR codes have become one of their latest tools. You know, those emails from Nigerian princes who desperately need your bank details? While those might seem obvious to spot, modern phishing attempts are much more subtle and convincing. Hackers craft emails that appear to come from legitimate sources like your bank or a popular online store, making it harder to distinguish between real and fake. It's like that, but sneakier. Imagine scanning a QR code that promises a 50% discount on your next coffee fix. These QR codes can be found everywhere, on posters, flyers, even on social media ads. They lure you in with the promise of a great deal, but what you don't see is the trap that's been set. Sounds too good to be true? It probably is. Always be cautious when something seems overly generous or out of the ordinary. Scammers rely on the fact that people often act impulsively when they see a good deal. They count on you not taking the time to verify the source before scanning the code. Instead of taking you to the promised land of discounted caffeine, the QR code actually redirects you to a fake website designed to steal your login credentials. These fake websites are crafted to look almost identical to the real ones, making it easy to fall for the scam. Once you enter your information, it's game over. These websites often look deceptively legitimate, mimicking the branding and design of well-known companies. They use the same logos, fonts, and color schemes to create a sense of trust. It's a sophisticated form of deception that can fool even the most cautious individuals. One minute you're dreaming of lattes, the next you're handing over your banking information to a digital pickpocket. The consequences can be severe, ranging from unauthorized transactions to full-blown identity theft. It's crucial to stay vigilant and always double-check the authenticity of any QR code before scanning it. Remember, if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Section 5. Malware in a matrix, the sneakiest of attacks. But wait, there's more. Hackers can also use QR codes to inject malware directly into your phone. It's the digital equivalent of finding a venomous spider in your cereal. You're just casually scanning a code for some concert tickets and bam, your phone is infected with something nasty. This malware can be designed to steal your passwords, spy on your keystrokes, or even take control of your device. It's like giving a stranger the keys to your house and saying, "Help yourself to the fridge, and feel free to snoop around my sock drawer." Not exactly a recipe for a relaxing evening. Section 6. Don't let the QR code win. Tips for safe scanning. So, how do you navigate this minefield of potentially malicious QR codes? Do you need to swear off technology and live like a digital hermit? Not necessarily. There are some simple steps you can take to protect yourself and keep your data safe. First and foremost, always check the URL before clicking on a QR code. Does the URL look legitimate? Does it match the company or service it claims to be from? If something seems off, trust your gut and steer clear. It's better to be safe than sorry, especially when it comes to your personal information. Section 7. Two-factor authentication, your best friend, after dogs. Next up, consider using a dedicated QR code scanner app. These apps often come with built-in security features that can help detect and block malicious codes. Think of them as the bouncers of the QR code world, only instead of checking your ID, they're checking for digital dangers. And last, but not least, enable two-factor authentication on all your important accounts. This means that even if someone does manage to get their grubby little hands on your password, they'll still need a second form of verification to access your account. It's like having a digital guard dog that only lets in people with the right bone. Section 8. Stay vigilant, my friends. In the end, the best defense against QR code hacking is good old-fashioned vigilance. Be aware of the risks, be cautious about the codes you scan, and take the necessary steps to protect yourself. Remember, not all that glitters is gold, and not all QR codes lead to harmless discounts on coffee. Stay safe out there, folks, and happy scanning. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends.